Welcome back to another episode of yours truly, Trisha.
And Emil.
Today we're talking about a topic that's really close to our hearts: miscarriage. I I was just saying I don't know if I'm really prepared to talk about this.
Yeah, I mean, when are you ever going to
You're
be
never
prepared?
prepared for it, and it's a story I don't often talk about because I think I get really emotional about it, and yeah. But I'll share the story because I think there's so many women out there who've gone through the same thing and are not talking about it because it's a hard topic to talk about. And you know, going on social media can often be triggering when when you're trying for a baby and it's like all you want and all you can think about. I can share with you that it was really for us. We didn't think we would be um, that we would have trouble having a baby because it wasn't with Harper. We had Harper right away and
Hmm.
didn't even think twice, and then all of a sudden you know we started trying for a second, and I guess we would have been at the time labeled as a couple with secondary infertility.
Was that a thing? Didn't know. But we didn't. Essentially, originally, sorry, we didn't. We didn't plan to have another
We
baby
didn't
right
plan.
after,
Well,
and
we didn't. I didn't really. I thought it was one and done, and I think I said that for so many years. I was like, I'm one and
right,
done. And then, when we started trying, I thought, okay, like we had Harper really quickly. We're not gonna have any problems.
right.
And then, you know, month after month, it was like, okay, like this is not as easy as we thought it would be.
It became a chore almost at times, right? Like it
Well, I
was
had to
because
go.
we had to
I
plan.
had
We
to
had
go
to.
to a fertility clinic, and I was, monitoring my cycles. Through this process of like trying for a baby, we had went through two miscarriages before having Noah. So, with the miscarriages again came a lot of hurt, resentment, anger, blame, feeling guilty, feeling like that I was at fault for it, or that I did something wrong, or something was wrong with my body, something was wrong with your body. Like you just go through all the emotions thinking like, why can't I have a baby? All I want is to have a baby. I wanted to give Harper a sibling, and you pray hard and you pray and you pray and you pray. And then, every month you're like praying that you don't get your period, and then you get your period and you got to start again. And then, top like layer that with going to a fertility clinic every morning and you know taking all sorts of meds and
Yeah, I
doing the
remember that.
acupuncture and
Yeah.
doing all the things, eating this and that, not drinking alcohol. Like I mean, I don't even want to get into it because I'm a little bit traumatized by it, and I do remember the light at the end of the tunnel. Actually, not light. Sorry, it was that after our second miscarriage, and then after continuing to try, almost like this, like you give up and you're like, you know what, I just want to take a break. Your body needs a break. I wanted a break, and I said, you know what, I can't do this anymore. We're going to take a break, and not that this happens, and I'm not saying that this is what every woman should do in this case, but for myself, this is what really happened. Is that I said I'm going to take a break, and we went to Italy, and I stopped the meds, and I said I wanted to drink, I wanted to eat all the cheese, and I just want to not think about it. And we were very lucky, and I know this doesn't happen with all couples, but we were very lucky that we conceived while we were on vacation. And I'm not going to say it was because I was relaxed and whatever, but listen, there's a story for everyone, and this is just how it
Yeah.
happened for us. So, um, I'm really grateful that we were able to conceive and have Noah. And so I always say Noah is the missing piece of our puzzle. She's the person that completed our family. But, miscarriage is hard. And, I think a lot of women should talk about it to somebody because, you know, you'd be surprised at how many women have experienced a miscarriage, and that feeling of going through a miscarriage is not one it's not an easy thing to take on alone. And I think even as like your partner, it's hard for them to understand because they're just like, oh well, we'll try again, but like as a woman you're thinking, oh my god, like
Yeah.
what am I doing wrong? Like why can't I hold on to this baby? Like what's going on with my body? And you blame yourself and blame yourself, and there's so much guilt, and then there's all this like everyone's just telling you don't stress out, and
Yeah.
oh don't eat this, and like do that, like all the ridiculous things
Can
of
I ask you
like.
a question? Was I supportive during that? Because I almost kind of like, I don't know if I've just blacked it out of my brain, but like I feel like I was there, but I was like, I don't know, like because obviously it never happened. Like
I mean,
I don't know. Or was I supportive?
you were supportive. I
Okay.
think, I think you didn't say much. And I think I had a lot of friends I was very blessed with a lot of friends who have experienced miscarriages. And so they were there for me. Also, I think I've cried so many tears about it. Like, I feel pretty strong to share it now because now Noah's turning 6. And so I feel like, we got through that, but it was hard when you're in the trenches thinking, geez, all I want is a baby, you thinking, and then you have a miscarriage. I mean, yeah, like I don't want to go down that path, but like it was not easy. So, if, if you're, if you're feeling alone, talk to somebody, even if it's your doctor, and, you shouldn't feel alone because it is a hard thing to experience. And, remember, you're not doing anything wrong. And, I think I had to tell myself that quite a bit.
Yeah, you
Quite a few
couldn't play
times.
the blame game, blame yourself,
But you
blame
do
your
it. I
partner.
mean,
It's
naturally,
just,
as a
I think it's
woman, you start like, oh
human
my
nature.
God. But yeah, so I did all the things, and we're very grateful and lucky and blessed that we were granted another baby. And
Another beautiful, healthy baby.
so if you're going through this, yeah, we're thinking of you. That's all. Thanks for listening.